Morning, welcome to the daily reflection for Thursday. Schedule's been a little bit hectic. I apologize for that. We should be back into the normal flow of things, I hope, by next week. We've got kids starting school, there's registration, we had the eclipse, and I'll be honest, the eclipse energy, really coming up to it, I was aware of things I was releasing, different things, but I was really easy for me to roll through things. I didn't need much sleep. But since the eclipse, I have been dramatically needing more sleep, more rest. And so things have been a little off. But like I said, hope to get back to the even keel. I've been working a lot of energy, been clearing my own space, been resetting some things. So today we're going to be using the Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine and Doreen Virtue. And I do really enjoy this deck. It's got a lot of symbols and a lot of information. The archangels, or the major arcana is all archangels, and then the minor arcana are dragons and fairies and unicorns and mermaids. So there's just a lot of fun things in this deck. And it is very, it's lighthearted energy, but it often speaks directly to a situation. So let's take a moment to pray. Be the blessings of spring. Whatever happens during this daily reflection will benefit each of us in our spiritual growth, awareness, and understanding. Also pray for clear communication, and that this message will find the people that need it in the time that they need it. So. All right. I wasn't going to do a meditation moment because I talked about the eclipse energy a little bit, but in meditation it has been interesting. I've had a lot of clear ahas on, they're like the last remnants of things that I thought I had released or overcome or gotten through, gotten past. And it really, it's been a reminder that on many levels, there is no such thing. I mean, absolutely grow and you evolve and you move through some things that feel tough in a moment, but typically there's always another layer. There's always another aspect to it. There's always more, because as spirits, we are always growing. We are always expanding, experiencing, all that. So everything that we do is experience. So if you find yourself back going through, quote, the same thing, notice how, while it may be the same, that there are differences to it. It might be easier for you to move through. It might be that you have a better awareness of where it originated or why it's impacting you. And also be aware that when you have strong emotional reactions to things that others have done or are doing, be it on the news, in other countries, your best friend, your spouse, your children, that those strong reactions are you. They belong to you. They don't belong to the action that the other person is doing. They don't belong to the action that a group is doing. Certainly that doesn't mean that you need to agree with or validate something somebody else is doing, but notice that your reaction is telling you about you. And it's letting you know a place where you can expand and have more healing, a place where you can expand and have more compassion. And ultimately, it all comes down to affinity and love and the ability to express more, connect more, have more. So, all right. The daily card today, we have the Four of Fire. This card is really about, appreciating where you are. There's a lot of activity, a lot of growth. You have a lot of excitement, but it's really about stepping into leadership. It's about being the one taking the reins, directing the ship, but you're not alone. You have a team, you have a group, you have a foundation. And it's not the beginning of an idea. Things are rolling. You have direction and the next steps, and it's really about taking the leadership role and putting into place those things from a very stable and secure sense. You know, in some ways, it feels like that moment of attainment, like, oh, things are going, I've got this, not a problem, it's just rolling. But it's also very key that this is not, things that are going well and feel stable right now is not the end. It's just kind of the next launching point. And sorry, I'm getting a video game analogy of, you know, like a save point. This is your save point. You can go forward. If you need to come back, this will be where you come back to. So I get amused sometimes with the analogies that pop into my head. And really, it is also to enjoy this moment of stability, because there will be new challenges, there will be new, not really obstacles, but things that you have to figure out, things that you have to contemplate, get the plan together for. So enjoy the ease of things moving smoothly, but also recognize that you are the leader. You are the director of the ship. You are the one that has to take things and move them forward. Even if you're in a part of a team and you're not officially the leader, you know, it's not about competition, but it's just about, if you've got the vision and you've got the next things in mind, and make sure you're communicating them, make sure that you are evaluating them in context of the goals of the rest of the project. But I see this is mostly for people who have started their own project and you have things in place and you're growing and you're moving. But, that's the daily reflection for Thursday. 4 of fire, 4 of wands. Have a blessed day, and I'm going to go ahead and record the weekend video right next, because I'm going to be camping this weekend, celebrating the end of summer. So anyway, take care, and we'll have the weekend reading for you next. Ta-ta.